back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you how to make this slow cooked pickle into presents.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
So today I wanted to show you how to make this delicious pickle. My husband and son love a cheese and pickle sandwich on a Saturday afternoon. They also love pickle with sausages and they love cheese and crackers with a bit of pickle on it. Anything pickle goes in this house. And I decided that I'd like to start making my own a little while ago. I have done a blog post on this, which I will link down below in the description box for you. The reason I decided to start doing my own is because I've given up sugar and processed food. So I wanted pickle, but I didn't want the stuff from the supermarket. My pickle is made with maple syrup. So it's got no refined sugar in it. It still has some sugar in it, but maple syrup slides through the liver quicker, which is why it's less harmful for the body. So this is a delicious, healthy recipe, and we're having a party this weekend. So I thought I'd make it as a little present for our guests. So I will show you how to do the card and the wrapping on top in this video as well. But for now, here is how to make my slow cooked pickle. So to start making the homemade pickle, I'm going to chop and peel the vegetables. To make it a bit easier for me, I've asked my lovely husband Howard to help me with the vegetables. During the course of this video, you will notice it takes him the whole time I chop the other veg to chop that one Swede. So I'm going to start by peeling and chopping 2 large courgettes. Next I'm going to peel and chop 2 carrots while Howard is still chopping that Swede. Then I'm going to peel the 2 garlic cloves, and I'm also going to chop and remove the core of 4 apples. Finally, I'm going to peel and chop 2 onions while my wonderful husband is still chopping that Swede. Next, I'm going to remove the stones from the dates and chop them into small pieces. Then I remove the leaves from the cauliflower and cut that into small pieces as well. And then I add all of this to the pot as I go along. Now I stir all of the vegetables together, and once they have been mixed, I pour over 300 ml of apple cider vinegar and 150 ml of maple syrup. Then I sprinkle over 2 teaspoons of mixed spice, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. Finally, I pour over the juice of 1 lemon and I stir all of the ingredients together again. I then put the slow cooker on a low heat for 8 hours. Or, if you want it a bit quicker, I would put it on for 4 hours on a high heat. I like to put ours on overnight, so it feels like the fairies have been cooking it. Then, in the morning, all I have to do is turn the slow cooker off, remove the lid, and leave it to cool for a few hours. Once it has cooled, I transfer the pickle to the glass jars. I will link this recipe in the description box below for you. Apart from the vegetable chopping, which can be quite time consuming, this recipe is really very simple. Next I'm going to move on to decorating the glass jars. So earlier I washed the pine cones and then left them to dry, and now I'm going to spray paint them. For this I've used silver or gold spray paint. I brought this product online and I will link it in the description box below for you. Now all I do is spray each individual pine cone in the silver or the gold until they are all covered in the paint. Then I'm going to leave them to dry. So while they're drying, I decorate the lid of my glass jar. And to do this, I've used a wrapping paper of my choice and ribbon of my choice as well. Then I got a bowl, or you could use a plate, that's big enough to cover the lid of your glass jar. It has to be big enough to have enough overhang on it. Now I draw a circle around the bowl with a pencil and I cut the circle from the paper. Once it's cut, I place the wrapping paper over the top of the glass jar and then tie the ribbon around the paper and the jar. For the gift tag, I'm using an old Christmas card. So I cut the card in two and use the piece that's not been written on. I write my message on this piece and then I attach this to the jar with ribbon along with the pine cone. And that is my presents for our friends done. And they were all very pleased with their gifts. So that's my slow cooked pickle recipe, and that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. What are your favourite pickles? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.
We wish